ready for this thing to get started. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. I'm Kevin Harlan. Right now, the Pelicans are back in town for just one game and looking to play well for their home fans. They are definitely a team in the bubble in the West, 9th place and vying for contention.
Well, it's fun to see it all come together for them, Kevin. The coaching staff has really gotten through to the players. Everybody's buying in. It's just so great when you see every last guy on the bench on the same page.
And they just keep putting those W's in the rearview mirror. I mean, we always knew the potential this team had, and they're filling it to the absolute max right now.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, down low it's Green and Bogut. Livingston is out there with Barbosa, and it's Iguodala in at the 3. Now here's Turner. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. The shot by Holiday, no good. Andre Iguodala spent 8 seasons of his career in Philadelphia. Steve, a tough sports town. He said he felt wrongly criticized.
Well, at times people called him overpaid. They wanted more out of him in terms of being a star and a scorer. That's not really who he is. I mean, it's his all-around game that makes him special, his great defense, his ball handling, but not necessarily his scoring.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Thank you, Doris. And so it's Golden State with it. Following the 3 moments ago from Turner, out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And Holiday kicks to Turner. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 6 points for lights out.
Poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at that three-point shot.
Livingston passes to Barbosa. Holiday brings the double team. Barbosa with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And he gets the bucket. Livingston's got his first basket.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, guys, it was just their night. It seemed like they hit every shot they looked at.
Absolutely. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players eventually just infected everybody.
Here's Green after the made shot from Turner. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Draymond Green was the 35th pick back in 2012, and he's made an impact thus far with his defense, rebounding, and great IQ for the game. And I like his competitive spirit, too. He helps you win in a lot of ways.
And Green, more of an offensive player at Michigan State. I think he's still adjusting to the added distance on the NBA three-point arc, but shot it really well in the playoffs last year, so just getting better and better every year.
That one is no good. And Green very vocal, very outspoken. He's occasionally rubbed, in fact, opponents the wrong way.
Yeah, never shy about contact either, Kevin. You can get under opponent's skin at times, but if he's your teammate, you love what he brings to the table.
Warriors trailed by 3. Livingston dishes to Bogut. Here is Livingston. There's the feed to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's Iguodala missing. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And it's Turner off the drive, and Iguodala comes to help.
Tyreke Evans is an athletic slashing guard. He's really gifted at getting to the rim. But I think his outside shot, the inconsistency of his outside shot has held him back a bit. Ironically, he's a pretty good free throw shooter, but still lacks that touch from mid-range on field goal attempts.
And both free throws good for Tyreke Evans.
And Evans has worked diligently on his shooting. He had a bad habit of fading back on every jump shot early in his career, so he's tried to shoot with a more traditional motion.
Now here is Barbosa. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Green up on top. He dishes it to Livingston. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barbosa. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And Evans over his career has bounced around a little bit possession-wise. He He played point guard at Memphis and coming into the NBA and then some small forward. What do you think his best position is?
I think he's one of those guys that probably is a playmaking small forward or two guard. He's got ball handling skills that allow him to make plays. He can score. He's strong. His wingspan allows him to play bigger than he is. But I think he's a playmaking 2 or 3.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
And Holiday kicks to Turner. Back to Holiday. Iguodala with the steal. And now it's Livingston running. He can go all the way. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Now here's Turner. 13 points in the game. Iguodala with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Barbosa with the ball. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
A big group substitution here. Withy's checked in for Usher. Anderson comes in for Anthony Davis. Gordon's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's Cole, averaging 6 points per contest. Passes it to Withy. Dishes it to Cole. Anderson passes to Withy. Lee with the block. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Picked by Lee. Livingston dishes to Lee. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Barnes for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And it's Gordon penetrating. Pass to Cole. Withy kicks to Anderson. He feeds it to Withy. Anderson passes to Withy. Cole dishes to Turner. Kicks it to Cole. Beyond the arc. The shot is off. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter. For New Orleans. Different look here for the Warriors. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
And what stands out from that game, Clark, is that they let a lot of points slip through their fingers at the free throw line.
Yep, and I think some doubt started to creep in as well when they kept missing their foul shots. Guys seem to tighten up and start alligator arming those things.
Davis and Asik patrol the paint. Turner is out there with Holiday, and it's Evans in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans 5.
Well, you look at how the Warriors have improved. Really a change in philosophy from years past. The new ownership wanted size for position and rebounding, defense, toughness. They've really established a nice foundation.
Back to Iguodala. Five to shoot. Here's Bogut. Offensive rebound.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Lights out, and their last game against the Trailblazers was simply terrific. He finished with 25 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
It's stolen by Green. In low to Bogut. Right side, Green. Barnes kicks to Barbosa. Out to the right wing. Green with a screen for Barnes. Green dishes to Barbosa. 6 to shoot. Nobody near Barnes. Drains it from beyond the arc. Barnes has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 9.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
17 seconds left in the first half. Barbosa and Turner with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Now Holiday. A 14-point game for him in the win against Portland. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Here's Evans. True on the 14-footer. And now a 12-point Pelican lead.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
And the first half is now in the books. New Orleans on top, up by 12. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
Okay, eyes up front, guys. Our fans are really liking what we've done so far, and so am I. Let's go through some things.
And as we welcome you back, we begin. You know, anything can happen.
Just absolute domination in this one for Turner. 16 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently, try to get into his airspace.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Iguodala and Green are the forward pair. Livingston is out there at Barbosa, and it's Bogut and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here is Livingston. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Off the screen. Tyreke Evans comes up with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 14. He kicks to Holiday. Evans outside. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. 21 points for lights out.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Livingston kicks to Barbosa. Good. Barbosa's got 9. Now Holiday. 9 points in the game so far. Evans outside. Turner against Barbosa. Davis setting the pick for Turner. The pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Bogut's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, it's easy to see the kind of impact Andrew Bogut can have on a team. Since coming to the Warriors, he's been the anchor they need. And they've gone from one of the worst defensive teams in the league to one of the best since his arrival.
Green with a screen on Turner. For 3. Another shot, and it's laid in by Bogut. 8 points for him.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
And Bogut so savvy with his rotations defensively. Clarkey waits till the last moment to commit when bringing help.
Yeah, he really times up his help nicely, and that allows his teammates to get a little extra time in making their rotation.
Warriors trail by 15. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. With he's checked in for Usher. Anderson comes. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. On defense, New Orleans. Spates sets a screen. From 13. No good off the back of the rim.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Here's Cole. Terrific design on the kick club. He lays it in.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Iguodala outside. Feeds to Spates. Back to Iguodala. Three-pointer. And he gets it to go. Iguodala's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pelicans leading by 14. And Cole kicks to Turner. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Cole's shot is good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Spates. He's guarded closely. Holiday attacking, and the layup's good off the glass. Davis is checked in for Withey. Barnes is checked in for Golden State. Second half of the season, these are the leading rookie scorers since the All-Star break. You take a look at Turner, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Well, just like the rest of the guys on that list, he's a rookie basically in name only now. I mean, in the second half of this season, he's been playing and scoring like a veteran.
It definitely has been a short learning curve for him, Steve, especially offensively.
Pass to Livingston. There's the dish to Holiday. Spates sets a screen. Holiday with it. Picked up by Davis. Clock at 4. And here's Barnes for 3. No good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have, and once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
Spates. Davis with the block. 1:04 left to play in the third. And Turner kicks to Cole. Back to Turner. Holiday brings the double team. And so here is New Orleans. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Cole. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
That's a bad shot. You really hurt your team by taking a shot from that range. You put your defense in jeopardy.
And it certainly won't make him any friends with his teammates.
Outside Holiday. Here is Livingston, defended by Gordon. All sorts of time. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Holiday against Turner. Left side, Turner. Here's Cole. And the layup's good off the glass. Cole's got 6 points in the quarter. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists.
To talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing, it's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
Turner in a 2-guard. Evans and Davis are your small and power forwards. Omer Ashik is out there with Holiday, so that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here is Bogut. D right on him. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barbosa. Good. Barbosa's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. Pelicans leading by 14. Holiday, the pass to Evans. Back to Holiday. And there's the feed to Turner. Kept alive. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Pelicans?
Now, we've seen them make that extra effort of rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Bogut with a screen on Holiday. Livingston, and that one is stuffed right through. That could give him a huge injection of energy, Clark.
And Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They've got to close the gap.
Forget about that for a second. How about the burst to the bucket for a point guard? Boy, he can power those down.
Davis setting the pick for Turner. He dishes it to Davis. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Green dishes to Iguodala. Back to Green. Iguodala against Holiday. Shot clock at 6. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Andre Iguodala.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. That's going to send Drew Holiday to the free throw line. That's on Andrew Bogut.
What a game for Holiday. He has 11 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And some of these passes have been absolutely beautiful, Clark.
Warriors trail by 15. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Lets it go from deep, and Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist by Iguodala.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Pelicans leading by 12. Passes it to Turner. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Livingston kicks to Barbosa. Dishes it to Bogut. Back to Barbosa. 6 on the shot clock. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And Holiday kicks to Evans. Outside Turner. They grab their own miss. Evans left side. Pass to Holiday. Here's Turner. Turner can't get that one to fall.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Livingston, no luck. Pelicans leading by 12. Holiday goes in. Evans outside. He feeds it to Turner. To the inside. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Just 2 to shoot. Moves back up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting for New Orleans.
He misses the free throw.
You have to wonder, it's certainly worth thinking about with the way Anthony Davis took a big step forward last year. There's a legitimate argument, or discussion anyway, that he might eventually become the best player in the league at some point.
Warriors trail by 13. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. It's Leandro Barbosa on the wing. That's good. Barbosa's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Davis with a screen on Barbosa. Turner passes to Davis. Evans outside. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Green. Here is Livingston, guarded by Holiday. Livingston dishes to Iguodala. Kicks to Livingston. Golden State moving it around. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. New Orleans leading by 11. Evans kicks to Turner. The basket good off the assist from Evans. 26 points for lights out.
And he continues to shoot well after that blazing first half.
.116 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Iguodala, the pass to Green. Back to Iguodala. Well, since the turn of the century, guys, the Western Conference has ruled the roost, winning interconference matchups in 14 out of the last 15 seasons. To Steve, last season, the highest ever win percentage for the West at over 72%.
Yeah, and 8 of the league's top 10 teams played in the West record-wise. It may be time to take a fresh look at a top 16 playoff structure. Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
Livingston dishes to Bogut. Shot from 12, and he gets the bucket.
And last season, the 7th and 8th seed in the East made the playoffs with worse records than the 9th and 10th seeded teams in the West. Sure, the conference playoff structure reduces travel, but in the age of chartered flights, you could argue longer traveling distances are much less of a concern, and I would say amen to that.
And nothing you can do to salvage this one at this point. Game over.
Not anymore. Any chance they had is gone.
And the shot is good.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
And here's Evans. He kicks it to Turner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Livingston. Misses. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Lights Out.